y'all. FitByCourt. It's been a few days. I took a couple of days off, went back to Panama City, had some doctor's appointments, and just took a little break, got a refresher. I had a vacation at my home, which is strange, but life is strange right now. So we're back. I have a new editing software. I have a new desktop here with me. I am hoping and just wishing on my lucky stars that it all makes things run a little bit smoother. But today we are on day 10 of our beginner yoga 30-minute series. So I hope you enjoy today's class. We're going to simply start with breathing. As always, just tuning in with the body, checking in. Maybe placing the hand over the heart, the hand over the belly. Inhaling. And exhaling. Being aware of how our day-to-day stress affects our physical well-being as well as our emotional well-being. Trying to take that stress and leave it at the door here. Theoretically, right? Hopefully you're just in the comfort of your own home or a hotel on vacation, something like that. But in your own space, with your own energy, with your own breath. Inhaling positivity and exhaling negativity. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, leaving the hands up. Roll the shoulder blades back, press them down, kind of around the spine, tucking them away from the ears. Good, now reach the right arm up a little higher, and sink it back down. Reach the left arm, and sink. Good, just back and forth, thinking about creating as much space as possible. When ready, start to kind of lean that reach slightly over center. Inhaling with one movement, exhaling with the other. And again, taking it deeper and deeper, maybe releasing one hand as we fold. Inhale back to center, interlace the palms and press to the sky. Again, tuck those shoulders, roll them down and around. Release the hands, interlace them behind the body and slide them down as far as you can. Take that deep breath, open the chest a little deeper. Tuck the chin into the chest. Take the gaze to the sky. Again, back and forth, chin to chest. Gaze to the sky. Coming back to neutral. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Take your hands out to the side, lift the chest, drop the head. Exhale, round, tuck the chin. Back and forth. And sit up tall, take the right hand to the left knee. Take this left arm and just kind of sweep it around behind wherever you can. And all the way across to the other side. Again, back and forth. Starting to slowly create that dynamic movement back and forth. Warming through the body. And slowly release. Take the feet, unwrap. Press the feet into the earth. Slide the hands underneath. We're going to take hand to wrist or hand to elbow. We're going to tuck the chin into the chest, round through the spine, and kind of pull against the thighs, opening between the shoulder blades. And slowly release. As you learn your body and you learn the movements that fit your body and start to feel right for you, that's one that I need to do every morning, and I know it. I get up, and before my feet even hit the ground, I take that stretch, right, and I open that space between the shoulder blades, kind of do a few reaches, touch for those toes. That's something that you can give yourself more importantly than almost anything. It's just those first few movements. Taking those first few breaths and rolling open every single day to start your day. Slide the hands behind the body, press the palms into the earth, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift the chest. So when you find a stretch that just really feels good, do it more often, right? Don't do it just with me. Do it throughout your day. Feel free to stay here or press the feet into the earth and slide the hips to the sky. Slowly release. Straighten the legs out. Walk the hands right below the shoulders. Press them down into the earth. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. It never ceases to amaze me how short my arms feel on Monday morning. I've talked about habits and creating habits, and that's really what this 30-day beginner yoga series is about. Getting you in the groove, getting you in a norm of doing yoga, practicing daily. But it takes 21 days to make a habit and only 3 days to break it. So there are times that I go more than 3 days without working out, but very rarely, and I try really hard to stay focused and never let that happen. But man, when I take Saturday and Sunday off, if I do, my body feels it, it knows it, right? So even if it is just this 30 minutes of yoga every day, take the time to do something, go for a walk, something. Slide the soles of the feet together, drop the knees out wide, sit up tall. We're gonna take some circles, lean it forward, out to one side, tuck the chin as we round through the back, and all the way to the other side. Another way. And sit up tall. The back stays flat, whether we go half an inch or 6 inches, it doesn't matter. The back stays tall and long. Think about creating space between each vertebrae. Even imagine kind of a string pulling right off the crown of the head. And when you're ready, we'll pull belly button towards the heels. And we'll slowly roll out of it. Assist those knees back together. Sweep the legs out and around underneath and make our way into table. Hands below shoulders, knees below hips. You've seen it before. Cat-cow arch, look up. Exhale, round. Tuck your chin. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Take a few little wrist circles there at the top. Other way. Stay checked in with this left hand. Make sure the palm's pressed in the earth good, not injuring that wrist. And when you're ready, we'll sweep the right arm all the way through. Take it to the right shoulder, the right cheek. Maybe straighten out the left arm, maybe straighten out the left leg. But find that space on the back of the right shoulder. Maybe pressing the right arm down into the earth. Staying focused, wrapping around the core, squeezing the belly. And find your breath. Inhale the right arm up. Take a couple big circles with the shoulder at the top. Other way. And release it down. Inhale the left arm. Circle the wrist. Other way. And when you're ready, sweep it through. Again, maybe straightening the right arm, maybe straightening the right leg. Squeezing the belly. Inhale the left arm. Big circles with the shoulder. Other way. And sweep it through. Just kidding. Inhale up and take it back down. Apparently, I just wanted to go back there. Sometimes you just go with the flow of the body. Press the hands into the earth. Slide the hip side, head side, hip side, head side. Yeah, walk the hands forward, leave the hips right over the knees, melt the heart to the earth. I've always kind of been a goofy, quirky, hot mess of an instructor, of a person. But it's really been interesting to watch that play out on video. And I hope you guys appreciate just kind of the realness of it all. I'm coming at you with my heart, my soul, and trying to share my passion with you. Good. Sweep the hands to the left, hips to the right. Take the gaze underneath the left arm. Sweep the hands to the right, hips to the left, gaze under the left arm. Bring it back to center, walk the hands back. Turn the hands around, press the palms into the earth. Curl the toes under and start to sit back into the heels, opening up the backs of the arms and the bottoms of the feet. Good. Flip it over. Take the knuckles together. Take the tops of the hands to the earth. You're going to press in and you're going to press down. Take a breath and inhale it up, checking in with the front side of the arm. So computer workers, desk jobs, right? iPhones, iPads, iPods, all the eyes, right? Really starting to take a toll on our wrists and forearms, neck and shoulders. Slowly release. In other words, as soon as you're done with this video, put down your electronics and just check out for a bit. Stay away from it all. And slowly release back into table. We're going to go into that first down dog this morning. So press the palms into the earth, spread the fingertips wide, curl those toes back under, tuck the chin into the chest, and slowly lift the hips. Maybe walking out your dog simply meaning really bending one knee as you straighten one, and back and forth. Just start to slowly release and open up the hamstrings, the low back, the calves, right? Again, remember that goal is to press the chest towards the thighs, not necessarily to even straighten out the legs yet. Take your time, drop back into that happy puppy if you need to. Take it wider, take it narrower. Just listen to your body. Take the gaze forward towards your thumb, step, hop, or walk, feet to hands. Find your first forward fold here. Slight bend in the knee, chin tucks into the chest, let it hang. If you feel as though you need support on that low back, by all means, please put something underneath the hands, a block, shins, even thighs. But as we inhale flat back, no matter where you are, find support. Squeeze the shoulder blades, nice long spine. We're going to tiptoe our fingers over to the right. Again, you can be using a block or even be up further. At the thighs, tiptoe the fingers to the left. Take it back to center, fold it forward once more. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Roll it all the way up. Head comes up last. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. And check in with this moment here. We've arrived, standing. Press the feet into the earth. Squeeze the quads, pull the belly. Pull the glutes. Relax the shoulders. And take a breath. No matter what it is that you're going through, we all have stressors, we all have worries and fears, problems, complications. Sometimes it feels like ours are the worst and no one could possibly understand. But we are all one and we share this journey together. Love and accept yourself, love and accept one another, and support each other as we go. Taking a little shake side to side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Feet are about hip width apart. Exhale if we need to. Hand to the right hip or slide it down a little further. Sweep it across. Bring it up, take that right arm back, fold it back. And bring it up, left arm back. Bring it back to center, inhale, reach. Press the palms together. When we think about back bends, it sounds so scary and so overwhelming, right, to think about bending backwards. But all we want to do is kind of arch that spine back just a bit. So in the beginning, we squeeze the belly, we squeeze the glutes, we lift up, and maybe it's right here, right? And that's it. Anywhere from there is up to you. No pain in the low back. Sweep the hands around, interlace. Again, feet are still about hip width apart. Walk those hands down as far as you can. Put a slight bend in the knee, fold it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to the earth, step, hop, or walk. Back to plank. Your plank, toes, knees, whatever it is. The hands are directly below the shoulder, the belly pulls in. If we're on our knees, it's literally no different of an angle than if we're on our toes, right? We'll start to build strength, maybe play with lifting one side or the other side until we get there. Lowering all the way to your belly. Pulling into cobra. All right, cobra, right down here at the bottom. Nothing crazy. We're squeezing the elbows back together. Toes together, knees out wide. Find your child's pose. Bring it back to table. Take a breath here. Find your down dog, curl the toes, lift the hips, and take a couple breaths here. Alright, we're going to inhale the left leg high. We're going to take the left leg outside the left hand, so over here near the left edge of our mat. We're going to stay here for a breath. Left knee is directly over the left ankle. And when you're ready, slide that right foot back. Find the stretch in the right hip flexor. If we curl the toe under or if we flatten the toe out, you will feel a bit of a different stretch. So play with it, find what works for you. Feel free to stay here, or you can take elbows down if you have a block, or maybe a pillow or anything, right? Or you can take elbows to the earth, opening a little deeper. Feeling free to stay here, just maintain this space, or if you'd like to take it further, that left hand can search for the right foot. That is a very deep hip flexor stretch. So slowly listen to the body. Maybe use a strap, maybe skip this pose altogether. Release back to center. Slide the left foot back to meet the right. Take your table, take your cat-cow, take a shake side to side, whatever you need. Curl the toes and slowly take it back to down dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it forward outside of the right hand. Slide the left foot back. Check that right knee. It's right over the right ankle, keeping all the joints aligned and safe. Drop the left knee to the earth. Take a little breath here, maybe play with curling the toe or flattening out the foot. Stay here, maybe elbows to a block or elbows to the earth. And again, stay here or reach around right hand, right foot. The more height you put under the left hand or the hand that's on the earth, so if you put a block underneath that hand, it will be easier to get to this foot. If you stay down in the elbows, it will be a little more challenging. Slowly release. This time we're going to step forward into our yogi squat. So spiral the right foot just slightly out. You can take one step or you can take 10. Curl the left toes under. Lift the left foot. And we're going to start to bring that left foot forward to meet the right. We can stop our yogi squat up a little higher as long as those knees are over the ankles. We can drop down and sit on a block, or we can drop inside of our squat. Listen to the knees. Good. Release the hands to the earth, send the hips to the sky, and take a little wide-legged forward fold. There's still a slight bend in the knee, and not locked out, and the chin still tucked into the chest. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Heel toe the feet slightly back in, right about underneath the hips. Bending the left knee generously. Starting to straighten the right leg out a little more. Again, there can be a block underneath the left hand, Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, take the right hand behind the body. Listen to the neck, take your gaze wherever you need. Release the right hand, bend the right knee, straighten the left, inhale the left arm. Exhale, take it behind. Release, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to the earth, step, hop, or walk, back to plank. Alright, feel free to go back through that cobra, lowering to your belly and squeezing up. Or if you're ready, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Oh. We're going to make our way into pigeon. If pigeon doesn't work for you, we can always go into figure four. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it forward. Left knee, left wrist, left heel, left hip. Right hip stays squared towards the earth. So if we need to be up here, we need to put something underneath the left side, feel free. If this doesn't work at all, slide that left ankle over the right thigh and pull it in from there. Same stretch. A little more mild, a little more respect on those knees if the knees are a problem. Maybe fold it forward. Feel free to stay here, wherever you're at. If you want to take your pigeon further, you walk it back. We search right hand for that right foot. And if we find it, we kind of try and see if we can center our space back forward with the shoulders. Again, the right hip has not been lost and tossed over to the side. Good. All we're going to do is sweep it all the way around. So if you're in figure four, take the right ankle over the left thigh. If you're in there for your pigeon, sweep the left leg all the way around. Find your space. Maybe lower down. Again, feel free to stay here. Maybe walk it back, search for that left foot. And slowly release. One side of the body is always tighter than the other, and pigeon likes to remind me of that. So respect that as you flow through. As you start to learn your body, find which sides work a little bit easier. Your balance will be the same way. So respect those differences, challenge each side of the body equally, maintaining that balance through your own body. We're going to go ahead and roll all the way into our Shavasana and just take a couple of breaths here this morning, this evening. I keep saying this morning because this is when I'm videoing these, setting these up for you guys. But I realize that you may be doing it at any point in time in your life and throughout your day. So, roll on back. Maybe take a little rock side to side. Maybe find any last little movements your body's telling you that it needs. Migrate all the way down. If the low back is tight this morning, feel free to keep the knees bent. If not, slide the legs all the way down. Release the hands by your side. Feet splay open. Try and shake out any last little kinks. Either returning your breath to normal, or staying focused on that long, deep, conscious breathing. Whatever it is, wherever you're at. Taking this moment. Maybe setting yourself an intention for the rest of your day, or for tomorrow or your week. Something that you want to see in your life more. A goal, whether it be fitness related, work related, family related. Something you want to do better. Something that you know that you can do better. Write it down, look at it every day, and make a change. Feeling free to stay here as long as you like. Otherwise, slowly taking a nice deep breath, pulling the knees into the chest, giving yourself that little rock side to side. Maybe making your way over to one side, but bringing yourself to seated one last time. Staying focused within. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. It was an honor to guide you in your practice today. May this become a part of your daily journey. May you grow and be blessed. Namaste.